Okay, now, let's say Tina based his portfolio with market index, meaning that he bought all stocks, but now it is a bit different. He used special calculation to turn them into index. All right. So how do you help Tina calculate his return now? Guide Tina to build his model or calculation. All right. To help Tina with this one, okay, let me guide you on how to do it. So let's guide. Write a mathematical expression when I say. Now, please take out a piece of paper, okay, and write a mathematics expression. Okay, the first one. How do you write a math expression when I say return on stock should compensate the risk? Can you do that? Done? Okay. So it should be like this. Return should equal to risk, and therefore both return and risk bear the same sign, RI, or return on stock. Second, write a math expression when I say return on stock is associated with firm specific risk. Okay. Return on stock is associated with specific risk. You do it? Let's check. So your math expression should be RI equivalent to E. No longer variance. It's E. Okay. Now, number 3. See, you write a math expression when I say you want to get higher return. So you add in risk-free asset in your portfolio. Okay. So how did you do it? Okay, you want to get higher return, so you add in risk-free asset in your portfolio. So how will you do it? Get it? Okay, so it should be like this. The stock is return on stock is equivalent to return on risk-free asset plus the specific firm specific risk. Okay, next. After a while, Tina, a crazy rich Asian, add in all stocks, but not as individual one stock, but index as an index. So how do you help Tina to write the math expression? Done? Should be like this. Okay, so basically now Tina has RI equals to risk-free plus return on market, and this market is an index. Okay, then you realize after putting these assets, especially index portfolio RM, you are actually exposing Tina to market risk. Now write math expression on how do you put it. So how do you put it into math expression? Okay, so you should basically have this one. RI equals to RF plus beta, because remember they have Tina invested in market index, so associated with it is market risk. Okay, so therefore you need to put beta. So what you have done actually is building an index model. All right, congratulations. So this index model will be used in CAPM. So you have shown Tina the second way of how he can calculate his return. All right, have we finished? Not yet. Then Tina asked, okay, now originally I only invested in T-bills. Then you advised me to invest in market portfolio by doing the index. When you ask me to do that, I of course have extra risk lah, isn't it? Now I want to know with that extra risk, what is my expected return? Now Tina asked an extended question. Okay, with that extra risk that he took, all right, what is his expected return? So here, what basically Tina is saying is how to incorporate risk premium in the calculation. So basically, remember, this is a risk premium formula. So here you are extending the index model and name it the CAPM. Okay, before I go to full CAPM model, so let's see what is the difference between index model and CAPM. Index model doesn't talk about risk premium. Okay, it only talks about correlation between RI and RF, and hanya membuktikan there is a correlation, ada hubungan antara RI and RM and RI and RF. Let's say your client Tina just now asked you to check on his expected return. Do you think it is just enough to say, yep, sir, I confirm there is a relation between so and so? Okay, our investors do not want to know that. Our investors know that, of course, there is a relationship, but he wants to know, okay, I take extra risk. Now, what is my expected return compensated that I should compensate with that extra risk that I take? Okay, so that's why we have CAPM, because CAPM tells how much return can you have with extra risks that you take. So the position of risk premium is now here. Okay. So expected returns on individual security. CAPM is actually finding expected returns on individual securities. It is about expected return and beta relationship. The best part about CAPM is it has or it considers the risk premium, okay, of the investors. Okay, so congratulations once again. You have told Tina the third way of how he can calculate his expected return. So to recap for the first video, all right, so you should have understand that in advising Tina, there are three ways of calculating his expected return. The first one is relating his expected return with his bravery level. Okay. Second is relating the market portfolio which Tina might have indexed it, okay, with expected return. Okay. The third one is the extension that is CAPM. You can tell Tina that you can find expected return by considering the risk premium that he has taken. Alright? So in the next video number 2, we are going to see the graphical representation. Till then, bye-bye.